The special meeting of the City Commission for Tuesday, November 12, 2024 will come to order. Please join me in silencing your cell phones. Madam City Clerk, please call a roll.
Commissioner McGurk?
Here.
Commissioner Perrine?
Here.
Vice Mayor Martin?
Here.
Mayor Cleveland?
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate that. We have business to tend to. We have two special guests this evening. I'd like to bring to your attention the Honorable Judge Wesley Height from the 7th Judicial Circuit of Volusia County. Judge Height, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here. And ladies and gentlemen, our own election, our supervisor of elections is here. Miss Lisa Lewis is here from DeLand. Lisa. She said she had 3 days off and was ready to get started for the next election. It's time for public participation. If there are any member in the public who wish to speak, please approach the podium. You'll have 3 minutes to address the commission on the topic we're getting ready to do, which is the swearing in. Anybody on any topic regarding this meeting? Seeing none, public participation is now closed. So there's an empty chair here where Commissioner Hartman normally sits. I want to have an opportunity for each of the commissioners to have a word or two on the record for one amazing guy who has served this city with distinction, honor, and pride for 2 terms. I personally used every opportunity to get wisdom and experience because Randy was a teacher above all else. He did a nice job in his days as an EMS and firefighter and continued that forward in days here as a commissioner. I will miss his wit. I will miss his attention to detail, and I will miss his humor. I'm grateful for the time that we served together. Commissioner Perrine.
I just want to say to Randy that we really enjoyed working with him the last 2 years that we were up here. And I also had the opportunity to know Randy and work with him for 4 years before my seat up here working on economic development. And he was a good mentor for me. He actually met with me, for lunch and we discussed economic development situations, and I'm forever grateful. And we will miss you, Randy.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Martin.
Randy was certainly a very hard-working commissioner. From serving on the TPO, where he would be in Daytona at 9 a.m. after ending a city commission meeting at 11 o'clock the night before. So he served on the Transportation Planning Organization, was our representative for Project Opioid, was on the board for the YMCA. He was really deeply involved and much appreciated.
Thank you, ma'am. Commissioner McGurk.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, Randy was a very good commissioner. The guy never compromised his morals, integrity for the support or for votes. It was funny. I got elected at the same time Kirk Jones did, and we were both new to the dais at that time. And 4 years later, Randy beat Kirk, and I was very suspicious of him, and we weren't anticipating that to happen. And so we kind of looked at each other like 2 dogs trying to sniff each other out, figure out what's going on. So being very suspicious of him, I will tell you that it took about a year, and we both, I think, realized that each other were very good commissioners, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for Randy, served with him for 2 terms. And as the mayor said, he taught us, and where he taught us, his expertise was in union negotiations. And he was a tremendous asset to the commission, any commission he served with on those issues. His attention to detail and his commitment to the job was second to none. So I respect Randy, and I'll miss him. But we're going to move on today and going to welcome Brian Ashley as his replacement. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And a point of personal privilege, I'd like to thank Commissioner Perrine for serving the last year as vice mayor. I'm honored and privileged to have sat by your side and learned much from you. Thank you so very much for all you did, Valley. Thank you. With that, we're on to the resolution. This resolution is 7824, which, if adopted, would declare the results of the 2024 election. Is there a motion for resolution 7824?
Motion to approve Resolution 7824.
7824.
Second.
Is there a second? Madam City Clerk, please call the roll.
Vice Mayor Martin,
Yes.
Commissioner Perrine,
Yes.
Commissioner McGurk,
Yes.
Mayor Cleveland.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion is carried. Very good. At this time, I'd like to invite the Honorable Judge Wesley Height to administer the oath of office to the newly elected and re-elected officials. Upon completion, the newly elected officials can take their seats at the dais. And so we'll start off with Zone 4, which is Brian Ashley. And we'll go to Zone 3, and then I'll be sworn in last. We can get you some voice amplification here in a second, Judge.
Before we start, I'm going to actually make a couple of comments. My duties tonight are swearing in the newly elected commissioners and the mayor, but I did want to make a few comments to the people here. Thank you very much, that will help. But I did want to make a couple of comments to the people that are here. First of all, welcome. Those who don't know me, I am Judge Wesley Height. I am one of your Volusia County judges. I currently serve you in the criminal division, work up at the City Annex, City Island. And I am from New Smyrna. I've lived here now, I have 20 plus years. I love to call this my home. I was here and swore in the city manager about 2 months ago, and I'm serving also on the canvassing board. And I had said at that time, because that was all new to me, that I was a bit disappointed because in the primary, and we have the supervisor of elections here to correct me if I get my facts incorrect, but we had about a 23% turnout. And I said I would hope we could do better in November, and I knew the numbers would go up, but I wanted to congratulate the country and Florida and Volusia County, because in Volusia County, we had a record number of people vote. Last number I saw was 81%, something in that range. 81.59, so give yourself a round of applause. And your canvassing board is the group that's basically in charge of making sure your votes count. Is to oversee the process. The supervisor elections office does that. But you also have a representative from the county council, and a Volusia County judge. Judge David Foxman is the chair of that committee. I sat and assisted in the process, was one of the alternates, and sat over there and participated in the process, and just very proud of the fact that Florida, and specifically Volusia County, your votes were counted and counted quickly and correctly. So I just wanted to basically give you credit for voting and congratulate the people who are before us and who have won the election. And we will start. And I will just read it straight off of the list. If you would, sir. Yes, sir. Put your hand on the Bible. And I, Brian Ashley, a citizen of the state of Florida and the United States of America, and being duly elected by the electors of the city of New Smyrna to serve as a Zone 4 commissioner.
And being duly elected by the citizens of New Smyrna, Zone 4,
to serve as a Zone 4 Commissioner.
Zone 4 Commissioner.
Yes, sir. Do hereby solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Florida,
the Constitution of the State of Florida,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and the ordinances of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and the ordinances of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the State of Florida,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the State of Florida,
and the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties of Zone 4 Commissioner
and I will faithfully perform the duties of Zone 4 Commissioner
for the City of New Smyrna Beach.
for the City of New Smyrna Beach.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, sir. And Madam Clerk, does this go to you?
Yeah. And he didn't mess up, put some pressure on me.
Absolutely. You can do it. Mr. McGirt? Commissioner McGirt, I should say. Thank you.
All right, Judge, let's shorten those.
Shorten those words. Brian didn't mess up. Some pressure's on the meeting.
Thank you.
All right, you ready, sir? Hand on the Bible. Right hand raised. I, Jason McGirt,
I, Jason McGirt,
a citizen of the state of Florida
a citizen of the state of Florida
and of the United States of America,
and of the United States of America,
and being elected by the electors of the city of New Smyrna Beach
and being elected by the electors of New Smyrna Beach
to serve as Zone 3 Commissioner,
to serve as Zone 3 Commissioner,
do hereby solemnly swear or affirm
do hereby solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Florida,
the Constitution of the state of Florida,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the State of Florida
and I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state of Florida,
and the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of a Zone 3 Commissioner
of Zone 3 Commissioner
for the City of New Smyrna Beach.
for the City of New Smyrna Beach.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and sign there. There you are. Mhm. Okay. Are we ready? Okay, hand on the Bible, right hand raised. I, Fred E. Cleveland, a citizen of the state of Florida and of the United States of America, and being elected by the electors of the city of New Smyrna Beach to serve as mayor, do hereby solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
That I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Florida,
the Constitution of the State of Florida,
the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and the ordinances of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
ordinances of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office
and that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the State of Florida
under the Constitution of the State of Florida
and the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and the Charter of the City of New Smyrna Beach,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of Mayor of New Smyrna Beach.
of Mayor of New Smyrna Beach.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Are there any other business or comments from the commission? Seeing none, we are adjourned until 6:30. Welcome, the reception's up here. Come on up for the reception.